I'm guessing that a lot of people watching this have seen this thing pop up on their Instagram ads. They are definitely an Insta brand. I'm Tim Barribeau. I'm a lead editor. I work with the style and pets teams. Like most other people who shave their face, I started when I was a scraggly teen, got peer pressured into finally having to do something about it after being in denial that it was a problem. Most people probably have one of these. They're the Wirecutter picks, which is a Gillette Mach3. This is kind of the traditional business model of most razors, and is in fact I think called the razor business model, is that you go cheap on the handle and then you get them on the heads, because once they're locked in, they're stuck with them. Anyone who shaves their face, and probably anyone who shaves their body, is used to this, and then you get a plastic pack with like 10 or 15 or 20 heads, and you just like pop off this thing, and that's what you use. This is the leaf razor. This is a pre-production version of a silicone grip on it. You've got the space for 3 blades here, and then you can flex the head. I've been testing this razor for approximately 6 weeks. I tend to shave 2 to 3 times a week, so I'm not super rough on my razors. This is a double-edged razor blade. It turns out these are designed to be snapped in half, and then you just load them into the razor and use 1 or 2 or 3 of these halves, and then you can put it in. And the reason why I like that is because there's a huge amount of variation in what these are like. And they range anywhere from like 10 cents a blade to $1 a blade. It's this thing where you can figure out what works best for you. And so I really like being able to bring that level of like fiddliness and customization into my daily shave. The price on the body of the leaf is $85. The big billing point they make is that this is shaving without the plastic. When it ships to you, it comes in cardboard, easily recyclable boxes, and all the parts are metal as well. And the other interesting thing they do is they have a blade recycling program. You can get a little tin from them, or you can just use like an old Altoids tin, fill it up with blades, either theirs or someone else's, and mail it to them, and they will recycle it for you. One thing that it does that I've never seen before on a razor is that it lets you dial in your shave in a way that I've never seen. It actually has space for 3 blades, and you can use any one of those 3 sections in order to figure out like what's the best shave for your face. Okay, how do I calculate this? I'm 52 weeks a year, and I'm changing the blades each week, but for this one I need 1 blade, for this one I need 3 blades. It pays off somewhere between a year and 2 years. So I think that this is an investment in long-term care for yourself and long-term care for your face, making it a slightly more pleasant experience to do on a day-to-day basis. Our current pick for face razors, it is the Gillette Mach3, and it is the same thing that, you know, so many people do use on a day-to-day basis, and it's what I've used prior to now. The shave I'm able to get feels very similar. There was no like, oh, this is a totally different thing, what am I doing? It felt like a very natural, you know, progression from one to the other. I think it's for anyone who's been interested in more traditional safety razor shaving, or who likes the idea of having a sort of a little bit more of a nicer item to shave with. It is a very heavy piece of metal. We tend to equate weight with quality, and it does feel quite luxe. What really got me interested in them is that they split the difference between the 2 styles of razor, both of which I like for different reasons. They're halfway between a traditional double-edged safety razor and a disposable head Mach3 type thing. I, like a lot of people, are trying to cut down the amount of non-recyclable plastics in my life. If this is an easy way where I don't have to throw away a few more pieces of plastic every week, why not? If you have any questions about the leaf razor, comment below and subscribe for more unbiased reviews of new products.